Hi everyone, I'm Kosti.
Hey, I'm Christy.
And we're back with Solo Leveling. We're on Season 2, Episode 3. Last time on Solo Leveling, really cool episode. Really enjoyed it.
It was intense, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. So basically, quite a few things happened. The episode ended with them getting out the gate. Only Jinwoo and...
Jinwoo's sister's classmate.
Yeah, and then two of the other hunters. And then they met up with the rich kid, and they were about to go to complete the remaining raids, I think. Before that, obviously, we had that intense fight with Jinwoo and the leader of the Ice Elves, who was really strong. Sadly, Jinwoo didn't manage to actually hit the Ice Elves leader's spirit. Because I assume he didn't have any more attempts left, because he already used it on the Big Bear. And he also...
I wasn't sure about that, was I?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. You were making me doubt myself. I think I'm right, but I could be wrong.
Anyone knows, let us know.
Yeah, and then he also managed to get the spirit of that other guy, the one who was actually like a human with them, the tank, who was A rank, I think.
Yeah.
So...
he's getting a good team together, isn't he?
Yeah, it's his army's coming along. And then, yeah, the other thing really to mention was that the White Tiger, is that what they're called? Their guild?
White Tiger Guild, yeah.
Yeah, they want to recruit Jinwoo.
Which isn't a shock in the slightest, to be honest.
And then that other guy who flew all the way from, I don't know, he's abroad somewhere. I guess he...
the guy that died's brother.
Yeah, his brother
S-rank.
wanted to kill Jinwoo, but because they were in a red gate, he couldn't get through. So after a while, he just walked away. But I guess he's still in the picture. He's still going to try and chase them down at some point.
I kind of loved how, because he was obviously so full of himself being such a high rank.
Yeah.
The fact he couldn't get through that gate, I was like, what a shame.
Yeah, it was really good. So I'm really excited to see where it goes. Do you have any predictions? Anything you want to say before we start?
I'm intrigued to know where Jinwoo's sister's classmate goes. Like, what happens to her? Does she see if she decides to continue being a hunter and see how she does? Basically,
she got a bit of a crush on Jinwoo anyway, so they might hook up.
Look, come on, who doesn't have a crush on Jinwoo right now?
I know you're very close to leaving me for Jinwoo. It's competition.
No comment.
Here we go, guys. This is season 2, episode 3.
Yeah.
Is this him seeing the army for the first time?
Boss, wanna introduce us?
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, right. I guess you've never seen them before, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was even possible. So they're like your minions?
Something like that.
I feel like this knight's face looks like a Disso. He looks like Gormus half the time.
I like him.
It's like the imposter.
Oh, they're even mining the gems for them.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
It's handy, isn't it?
So he doesn't have to do it anymore.
Just has to be there.
Please, boss. Let me collect some essence stone. Otherwise, I'm useless here.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
What?
I like it too.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I think you said that last time that it was cute.
Price!
Who's this guy?
Everything's fine. Your friends are unconscious, not dead. Can't blame you, though. I'm sure I look more like a beast than a person right now, huh? Listen.
Why does he look a bit like a Razorhead?
A little bit.
Human 2, just lost.
Oh, he's got that glow like Jinwoo has. But
I think this guy's
yellow.
maybe another S-rank person.
Did they decide to name him Jinwoo because he's going to woo all the ladies eventually?
Very punk, Christina.
Just so you know.
Oh, there he is. We saw him there. The guy with the that they
really?
introduced. Yeah, zoomed in
Was
on
he
him.
always there, or
Possibly, yeah.
popped
Maybe
in
I
in
only
this
just noticed
episode?
because it had the yellow eye.
Yes.
He had the yellow eyes.
His name is James. It said in the subtitles.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
James, that's a name I can easily remember.
Finally.
I say that, I'll still probably forget.
That looks good.
It's making me hungry.
Oh, is it a hot plate? Where they do their own meat? Hot pot?
Yeah.
They're so good.
What you got next?
First is passing the written exam and getting my guildmaster's license. After that, I'll start negotiating with my dad. What about you?
I'll probably be out of contact for a while. Got some traveling I need to do. Dude. You okay?
Is he drunk?
If it's a pain to put up with me, you can just come out and say it. I promise that I won't bother you anymore.
Poor kid.
You drunk already?
You not only saved my life, but kept helping me afterward. Sometimes I think it would be better if you were my older brother.
That's cute. No comment?
I'll consider you my friend and my younger brother.
Oh.
Cute.
We're brothers?
Oh gosh, now drinking more. That's gonna
I
help.
don't think Jinwoo can get drunk anyway.
Oh yeah.
Because of the buff or debuff.
No, I meant the kid. Well, the younger guy, should I say, not kid.
Drunk, huh?
I've never been more sober.
Sure, buddy.
So it's Jinwoo and Jinho.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He only just escaped the gate he'd been trapped in for the last 10 years.
Really?
Some of the things he said aren't adding up, so we're consulting with a hunter from his home country.
He's been in there for 10 years in a gate?
What, 10 years their time? Because imagine how long that is in his life.
As soon as he arrives, we'll start the interrogation. Name's Il Hwan Sung, or so he says.
Isn't that the same name as the brother?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he's like a distant uncle or something.
So, who's the lucky lady then?
It's your friend.
Like I told you, a friend.
You know you can just bring her here sometime, right?
That wouldn't be awkward.
No. It's fine.
Oh, is he returned to the place?
I was around level 20 when I fought the Cerberus.
Yeah, where is he? Like 60 or something now?
My level's now 3 times higher.
That's good. What did you remember?
No, I knew at one point he said he was 40. So I knew it was higher than the... I like the music.
I like the colour scheme.
A quest? The castle is swarming with demons. You will receive a special reward for defeating them and collecting their souls.
Ooh.
I need to collect 10,000 souls? There's that many in here?
You seem happy about
Yeah,
that.
I'll be like, damn.
Whether it's 10,000 or 10 million.
At least he's got an army to help him.
Well, I think his plan to bring in an outsider to run the guild is too risky. Respectfully, sir, I would be a
This hunter you've been working with, Jinwoo Song, he's participated in every single one of your raids, correct?
Uh-oh.
I assume you were only able to earn that guildmaster's license by borrowing his strength.
Oof.
Yet you still want to be guild leader?
Got a good point.
Yeah, because I haven't got the strength and whatnot.
But even so,
What happens if someone attack the guild? He'd be the...
the one running the Eugene Guild should be me.
Very well. We'll try things your way. Under one condition.
He wants to recruit Jinwoo.
I want you to convince him to join up with us instead. Can you do that?
I don't know, it'd be tricky, I
Their
think.
brothers now there.
Yeah. But does it align with what Jinwoo wants to do?
A literal mountain of demons, and I can't extract any of them. An entry permit. Looks like it's time to head up to the 2nd floor.
So formal.
All this walking is getting pretty annoying.
He's gonna ride his bear.
All right, then. Let's get moving.
He's got a mount now.
If he doesn't get a palancy for that doing this, not doing it himself.
I was calling him Tank now. And then I think the big guy called him Iron.
Why would we keep the reports of the flying ants confidential?
It's on association orders. They say it would cause a panic if we make the intel public at this stage.
I thought this was gonna be an S-rank dungeon when I got the key, but these guys weren't that tough. More like the upper end of B rank.
Do it on the 7th floor?
Yeah, I wonder how many floors there are.
Because if the demon's castle is laid out like the original tower, there are...
Where do you get the food from?
He's got a little shop you can buy things from.
My supplies won't last forever.
Oh no, maybe he brought supplies with him, yeah. There we go.
Let's see how far I can
Whoa.
get.
That's a big demon.
Big boy, yeah.
Imagine,
Belly button piercing.
imagine if he's gonna get that big demon soul. He'll have a huge guy on the side.
A red one.
Lord of the lower floors.
Of course Hunter Sung would be out. Meaning we came all this way for nothing then.
We're gathering intel, which is...
Was she the one in the raid that survived?
Should have heard it, didn't she?
Yeah. She was a mage, I think. Or
You knew all of that about him already?
I have to, it's my job.
I think I'll take on that boss there myself. With a good chunk of points in my intellect now, I can summon more soldiers, which makes fighting easier. Can it be called a fight if your opponent doesn't even move? If it's not gonna attack, I guess I'll...
oh dang, he's fast.
Oof.
You think that's gonna work on me?
I did that with a single punch? My strength stat's pretty broken.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that.
The power up.
I know, it hasn't got his bypass, it's about.
Oof.
It's smart. Predicts my moves and everything. It's seem invulnerable. If not for those beady little eyes. Gotta stop this thing from zipping around. But how?
Get tied down somehow.
Make a building collapse on him.
Should have been watching your step there.
Oh. Man, he's got so much stronger from like the beginning.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
What you're after is proof. I have zero issues whatsoever doing a DNA test.
Can it, you creep? I'm pissed off as it is. What with all my fun put on hold? I swear.
Cry River.
They even went and wrote a bunch of dumb paperwork for you.
How much has humanity learned about the gates and magic beasts?
What are you getting at, freak show?
The dungeons, the gates, the beasts. They're just the tip of the iceberg. Power to bring forth the ultimate catastrophe has awakened.
What catastrophe?
The ultimate one. Not much else I can say.
Has he gone to the future or something? He's like a time traveler.
No, I think he was.
Is to prevent it from coming to pass.
I think he was stuck in a gate for a very long time.
And even if this threat did exist, every corner of the world's got hunters who'd be willing to take it on.
Numbers won't help. You seem fairly strong yourself, but...
But what? Do you remember your son's name?
Gino, did that trigger you somehow?
Your son is dead. You got anything to say? Tell him in the next life once you eat it too.
Ooh, they're gonna fight each other. That's Jimu's dad? Yeah, I've been wondering. Where's his dad been?
I just assumed he had no dad. Didn't expect that.
It's almost too easy. Weren't expecting it to go this way,
Cool shot.
I've heard that fights between S-ranks can affect entire landscapes.
Oh, thanks for the fighting.
Could have been much worse, I agree. But it was over so fast. Before they could do any more damage, Mr. Huang lost. Almost instantly.
I was hoping the guy would beat him
The
up.
last of my rations.
It's a little more than beating him up there.
The 75th floor. 25 floors left, maybe.
It's been quite a lot though.
Like the earring I got from the giant on the 50th floor.
Oh.
So random.
No, it's just equipment.
Yeah, fair. Didn't expect that though. Ooh.
Getting the cursed random loot box as a quest reward was a win too. Oh wow, another key. I am so shocked. Really? Not gonna tell me where or when to use it?
Ooh, mysterious key.
Yeah, difficulty question marks as well.
On the 50th floor, I got a world tree fragment from Avaricious Vulcan. And on the 75th, I got Echo Forest spring water by defeating Metis, the Guide of Souls.
So close.
Needs one more.
The elixir of life only needs 3 ingredients, and I have 2 of them. When I come back, it's on.
Maybe his dad could help him.
Yeah, maybe. It'll be interesting to see them two meet.
Oh, this show's getting so cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad that guy got beaten up. But imagine how strong
I thought
Jinwoo's
he was
dad
your
must
favourite.
be. Nah, he's a funny guy, but he's a bit of a dick, isn't he?
Just a little bit.
There we go. That was episode 3, season 2. Yeah, what'd you think?
Yeah.
What a
so
big
cool.
drop about
Yeah.
Jinwoo's dad.
I did not expect that. Didn't twig on in the slightest, did you? Did you think it could be his dad?
No, not at all. I thought he would be related to that other guy that he was.
Yeah, you were saying the names were similar.
But
then I'm sure it had Wu.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it a combination of... Are we going to find out that maybe they're both related to him? That's what I thought, maybe. It could be a connecting. But I didn't think on it for long enough to then go, oh my gosh, actually it could be his dad. I just thought it was a wild guess.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Yeah, Jinwoo's very close to getting all the ingredients. He's got 2 of them.
But I find I'm not getting my hopes up for the 3rd ingredient. So I feel like in certain games, like you can get so close to, fulfilling in the majority of something, but the last final piece is always the most hardest, and sometimes it's pretty much impossible. So
yeah,
it's going to be a tough journey, I think.
I'm looking forward to find out more about Jinwoo's dad, knowing where he was, and also he was talking about how much people have learned about gates and all these things, and you're saying that's just the tip of the iceberg, and that something bad's gonna happen. So I guess we'll find out. It'll be interesting to see what happens next.
I'm excited.
Yeah, such a good show. Really enjoying it. Should we end it there? Yeah. As always, guys, thanks so much for hanging around, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.